Thank you for staying tuned to Sunrise at Sea right here on CTV. My name is Apollo Sarah and you're in the hit or miss segment of the show. And like you know what we do here every Friday, it's our culture and it's what we do every Friday. We bring you hit or miss. And today in honor of the World Day for Culture, Diversity, for Dialogue and Development 2022, which is actually going to be held tomorrow. Today we decided to, bring it to you a day before, and this is what is actually influencing our hit or miss today. My name is Apollo Sarah once again, and I'm joined in studio by Aggie Uwase. Good morning, Aggie.
Good morning, Sarah.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited for tomorrow, but in particular today as well.
Well, some scholars believe that there are more than 3,800 cultures in the world, but of course, the reality could be a lot more. There could be even more cultures around the world. Well, cultures aren't restricted to territories of the countries. One region alone could have dozens of communities with their unique system of beliefs. Now, there are 7 forms or 7 elements of culture. It includes religion, it includes social organization, it includes economy, it includes art, it includes language. It includes a lot of things. Well, there are just 7, and all those things break it down so that one particular society can have a culture, because every society has its different cultures. But today we're going to be looking at the fashion.
Yes.
Okay. And for our first look today is from Ghana. And as you can see, this right here is the king of the Ashanti Kingdom, and his name is Osei Tutu II. And as you can see, he's very blinged up, wearing gold.
If there's thing about Ghanaian, attire, all their, do we also call this chitenji?
Yes, it is.
If it is chitenji. I love their prints. They're always unique. When you put
Vibrant
the Ghanaian,
and very colorful.
Ghanaian and then Nigerian and then Congolese, there's a huge difference when it comes to Ghanaian chitenji, and I love it very much, except for the fact that it's actually scarce. It is very scarce, but it's a beautiful
What
one.
is scarce, the gold or the chitenji?
The chitenji from Ghana.
No, it's not
usually
scarce. You just have to know where to find it, because a lot of people or merchants who deal with this African fabric, they usually have different pieces from different regions, like you've said, from Congo, from Nigeria,
yes.
from Djibouti, from Ghana, from Mali. There are very, very, very many, but usually what we always get ourselves is, like right now I'm wearing a print from Nigeria. My print is from Nigeria. Yours is a tie and dye.
I think this is tie and dye.
Yours is
yes.
a tie and dye, so it could be from anywhere.
The thing is, local designers in Uganda are limited. I don't know whether they're limited in, I'm so sorry, let me not put it that way, but I've walked to like 3 shops in particular, and high end at that, and you ask them for a print, especially Ghanaian print, and they'll tell you, we do not have this. We expect it like probably in 5 months. I mean, I have an event in the next month. So they are there, those who have it, but very limited. I think Ugandans need to,
Or maybe they're just, because they're vibrant and very colorful, they're taken, they're sold out really fast.
Too. There is that too.
Also one thing that is also, we have here a couple from Ghana, a Ghanaian couple right here. As you can see again, one thing that also really stands out is the gold. And Ghana is known as the Gold Coast, and Ghana is Africa's largest gold producer, and it overtook South Africa in 2019 with 4.8 million ounces in output. And gold is the most commercially exploited mineral in Ghana, and that is accounting for about 95% of the country's mineral revenue. Imagine that.
I love this look. It's a hit for me. I know that there are certain cultures that would deem it as indecent. If they say yes, especially in Uganda, I'm being honest, you find very conservative people who will talk about, earlier we're talking about that.
Yes.
They'll talk about the man. I mean, there's this upper body that is showing. So, I mean, they'll say the man is not as decent as he should be. He's showing some skin, but it's beautiful.
I disagree,
It is
because even when you come down to East Africa, just alone, you see how she's wrapping the fabric around herself. It's very similar to how the women from the West wear their shukas. The Banyankole, the Batoro, the Banyarwanda.
Even the Banyarwanda.
Yes, it's very similar. And with this, with the gentleman over here, cultures, especially from northern Uganda and also eastern Uganda, it is, and even the Maasai, they do not, they do not,
yes.
they walk around shirtless and something we like to
I'm
say.
telling you, some mother-in-laws and father-in-laws say that please wear a shirt inside. No, we don't have to see all that skin, but this is absolutely beautiful.
Moving forward, let's go down to South Africa, and these are Zulu brides. Absolutely beautiful.
Very
I
beautiful.
love, like, it's just, it looks like too much is going on, but then again, it's so beautifully put together. The beads, the animal hide. This looks like she's wearing a tiger or leopard. No, she's wearing a leopard hide. Then she has her headpiece, absolutely beautiful and fascinated. Then her braids, absolutely gorgeous. I love this.
I love this as well. And I feel for me, it's a little bit simple, which is a good thing, because I mean, for us on this side, especially the eastern side, we have to be all covered up in a lot of, clothes and fabric. But for them, South Africans, usually it's a skirt, it's a top, it's, it's just the beads that make it really stand out. And I think it's a good thing. I've seen multiple celebrities from South Africa, donning their African outfits, and they look absolutely fantastic.
Still another Zulu proud woman here with her beautiful, colorful beads. And one thing that I realized is that you see a lot of, bead patterns, but the Sona and the Zulu and all the different tribes in South Africa, one thing that they have in common is that they all wear beads, but the pattern is different. Just like with the Chitenji fabric with in West Africa, you can differentiate it from the colors and the patterns. Absolutely.
There's those who don rainbow colors, and the other one, it's basically black and white, just like we saw in the previous post.
Still, we have some Zulu warriors over here, absolutely beautiful. They are donning some really beautiful, leopard hides, very beautiful. The headpiece, the top, or is it the chest piece, and then like the skirt at the bottom. Absolutely gorgeous. Moving on, we go to Rwanda. And these are Rwandese. They're dancing the traditional dance, and this is how they wear it sometimes. I think this is how they wear their shoes.
I love the headpiece. The headpiece. I've seen another culture. I think it's actually the Banyankole. They usually put about are they baskets?
Yes.
You find like from big one to the smallest, all to the top, and they dance, and you'd expect that they'd fall any minute. I really love this. It's enjoyable to watch because every minute you're on eggshells thinking they're going to fall.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
And then again, that is a Rwandese warrior dancer. Absolutely beautiful. I am always fascinated by the headpiece. I want to know what it is that they use in that headpiece.
Do you know, I've also never understood what they use. I don't think it's animal fur. Maybe it is, but this upper side, it's beaded, but
Definitely.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. Moving on, beautiful Rwandese women, of course. And you see, it's now getting very popular with, especially our introduction ceremonies. You find like a lot of people from different cultures just wearing another culture's, attire.
I think it's now very common in Uganda.
It is very, very
absolutely.
common.
You find it, whether it's a Muganda, having an introduction, or somebody from the north, they always incorporate in the Rwandan, cultural outfit. I don't know whether it's because it's simple, because it's actually the simplest, I think, traditional outfit to put together. It's a skirt and then the shawl and then, the top inside. And I also love the fact that now we are more at liberty to make the top however we want. Back in the day, it had to be something covering your arms, and now we are seeing, how do they call it? Off shoulder?
Yes,
sometimes
the
off shoulder.
neckline.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
whatnot.
I love the fact that we are now being more flexible when it comes to the tops.
Again, you see around this couple over there just looking absolutely gorgeous. Well, Uganda has over 50 tribes, and they come from 3 major groups, namely the Nilotics, the Bantu, and the Sudanic groups, with about 40 languages. And many of the languages in Uganda, the tribes are way more than the languages, because most of the tribes, share the languages, and that is how we come to a place where we now just integrate even our cultural fashion.
Yes,
exactly. But also you'll find people from the north or people from the east also wearing this, and I love it. It's about shared culture. But one thing that I don't see enough is people from the west wearing our gomesis.
We actually do.
Or wearing our shukas, or wearing our
I'll tell you how.
beads.
If you are probably getting married to a Muganda man, when they come, for the introduction, first thing you will come out of the house with your traditional wear, say you're Mnyarwanda. But at the end of the the day, say cake cutting ceremony or, you know, any other, you don your what is it, gomasi, and in respect to your husband's culture. I've seen that happen multiple times, and even when the man is from, say, a different tribe, he wears, you know, something from the Western culture. I think we are getting there.
Okay, now we have people from the Maasai. This is from Kenya. Some of them are in Tanzania, and also they pour into, you know, northern Uganda as well. Oh, I couldn't miss out on this one. This is the Queen royalty. The Queen herself, Nabagereka Sylvia Najenda. I love this woman. Nobody dons or wears a gomesi better than this lady.
Absolutely. This is beautiful.
Moving on again, more pictures from the Maasai people. Absolutely gorgeous. The Queen again. Oh, hail the Queen. Bow down.
Beautiful bits. I love the fact that he has a dyed hair. The previous picture. The gentleman. Yes, he has, you know, his hair is dyed red. I love it.
Now, my people from northern Uganda, these are their choli, and these are actually cultural dances. As you can see, they have the skirts, they have the waist beats. This is how we generally dress. People from the east and from the north, this is how we generally dress. We have later on gone on to adopt the gomesi more as our cultural attire, but what we actually do wear as, you know, skirts, the beads, kind of very similar to the Maasai. Moving on, we have this beautiful Indian woman in this beautiful sari. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I think it's one of my best traditional cultural attires in the world. I love it. I really do.
And then we also have this gorgeous woman from Brazil, South America. Yes, this is their culture wear, because I was trying to incorporate all, you know, cultures from all the 7 continents in the world. And then we also have this beautiful couple from Japan
in their kimonos.
This is absolutely gorgeous. And then we have Native Americans as well. Very beautiful, very beautiful. You know what, at the end of the day, it's I could go on and on and on, and I cannot cover all 3,800 cultures or more plus in just this segment.
But I can say one thing that brings us together are beads. You have seen them in East Africa, in West Africa, in Japan as well. I mean, elsewhere in the world. I think that's the one thing that brings out culture and diversity. The beads, I love it.
Exactly. And that is all we had for you on this segment of Hit or Miss on our lifestyle segment. But keep following us on social media. Connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And let me know, what are some of your favorite cultures from around the world? Or just tell me about yours. I'm very curious. Let's share. Tell me about yours. I'll tell you about mine. And you can follow me at Apollo Sarah 1 on Twitter and Instagram. And you can follow Aggie on
Aggie Owase, Instagram and Twitter as well.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we had for you. But keep watching Sunrise at Sea. Coming up is Our Views, and you don't want to miss this conversation. So don't blink.